I tell you a story, but this is some time, quite a long while ago, because I haven't been that active lately.
Yeah.
But yes, it's a true story, all
Okay.
right, and it happened in Big Pond,
Mm-hmm.
and mind you, there's some large trout in Big Pond. But anyway, this was when the season was stretched out to the last of September, and which well, anyway, it was, I think, probably around the 20th of September. And I went up there late in the evening, and I tried, and I couldn't get any fish. There was nothing moving, and I went right up to what we used to call the salmon hole, which was way up at the head of the stream, head of the pond. And there was bulrushes around there, and it was just this big hole, like, and this trout was jumping in there, and my heavens, it was like a codfish. It was a big one, and it would jump about every 2 or 3 minutes, come right out of the water. So I thought, well, and I tried with bait, and I waited for, I suppose, a half hour trying now. He wouldn't go near it. Never got a bite. And I tried with flies. I thought, well, he's jumping for flies, maybe he'll take one. And I must have tried half a dozen different flies. And you're allowed 2 flies on a line, eh? And I changed the flies and changed them. No, couldn't get it. He jumped right out of the water, but he wouldn't go near the flies. Well, the last thing I had was a little lure, a red and white lure, and there was the triple hooks on it, little lure. And I got that ready, and when he jumped, and I cast it, and just after I cast it, he came back up and he grabbed that lure like a ton of brick. And then I had to fight with my hands because there was reeds on both sides. It was just a small area where he was, quite deep. And I'll tell you the truth, he towed that skiff around a little bit, not a whole lot, but it was moving around. And it took me about, I suppose, a good half hour to try to, and I was scared I'd break the line. I knew he was pretty well hooked, all right, but I was scared the line would break.
Yeah.
And if he ever got into those reeds, that would end it. I had a little dip net, and finally I got the trout pretty well to the boat, and I got the dip net. He flopped into it, kind of, and I got him into the skiff. I don't know how much that trout weighed, but I'm sure he weighed 4 pounds. Now he couldn't weigh more than that,
Yeah.
but I'm sure. That was the only big trout I ever caught.
Did you have any luck with salmon?
I hooked one, but no, not
No.
really. I've hooked them, but never,
No.
never really saved them.
Kind of elusive.
Well, I wasn't never in a place probably where salmon would be. I was like Morel River. I never did go fishing Morel River, and I often thought I would, but I never did. The other thing was, again, in Big Pond, I just can't recall the same time, but it was after the 15th because the season was open to the end of September. And I was right in on the run, right down by the sea, and I cast a lure again, the same little lure that I caught the other one with. And it was only about a foot of water where it casted right along shore, and whatever was there, he came out of the water a good 6 feet, just jumped straight up. And I had hooked him, but I couldn't hang on to him. He broke clear, and I'm almost certain it was a rainbow trout. He was as big as a codfish.
Yes.
I'd say probably 5 pounds or more. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's rainbow trout in Big Pond.
Yeah.
There's no reason why there shouldn't be, actually.
Yes. Yeah.
But but it was quite an experience.